got full-blown riots popping off after yet another body turned up in the Guangjin Mountains. Let me tell you, this one wasn't pretty. Cops say it was all kinds of mangled, like something they don't want to talk about on air. And get this, pockets full of drugs. Not just one kind, neither. A whole grab bag of the nasty stuff. Now, just days ago, we heard tell of stowaways sneaking in on cargo ships, possibly hauling in those same drugs right under our noses. But when I asked old Sheriff Deputy Cover-Up Carl if these murders might be connected to that smuggling ring, he says, and I quote, "No connection." Yeah, and I'm the goddamned Queen of England. The county slapped down a 10 p.m. curfew, like we're in some kind of martial law situation, saying it's for our safety. But you know the drill. If they say it ain't connected, it probably is. And here's where it gets real spooky. All four of these poor souls, every single one of them, worked at Cinco Toys. That's right, the same cheery little toy company we've been side-eyeing ever since the folks at Tapwater Times started poking around. They reached out for answers, and wouldn't you know it, Cinco's fancy-pants lawyer Hal sent back a nice, polished no comment. Classic. 4 murders, 9 days, 1 toy company. You do the math. If you know anything, and I mean anything, Cinc Law Enforcement says to give them a call. But you didn't hear that from me. Keep your eyes open, your doors locked, and remember, if it smells like a cover-up, it probably is.
The clock ticks slow, the night won't end. Shadows gone, no message to send. I search the air for whispers of you, empty echoes where dreams once flew. Where'd you go? I miss you so. Like a kite with no string, nowhere to flow. Every step feels heavy, every street runs cold. Where'd you go? I miss you so.
The wind blows hard, but it won't reply. The sky's so quiet, it forgot to cry. I see your face in the passing train, fading fast like a chalkboard rain.
Yeah. If time could rewind, I press repeat. Yeah. But all I've got is this vacancy. Where'd you go? I miss you so. Like a kite with no string, nowhere to flow. Every step feels heavy, every street runs cold. Where'd you go? I miss you so. I talk to the stars, they just blink back. I write in the sand, but the waves attack. A map with no compass, a door with no key. Where you are is where I wanna be. Where'd you go? I miss you so. Like a kite with no string, nowhere to flow. Every step feels heavy, every street runs cold. Where'd you go? I miss you so.
You're listening to PTS Radio. That was Bear and Bear's Wife with their new smash hit, Where'd You Go? Just a friendly reminder that Sink County is currently under a curfew after yet another body was found in the mountains. Stay inside, lock your doors, and stay tuned to PTS Radio for another banger. Let's go! County-wide curfew is still in effect until 6 a.m. as Sink law enforcement continues their investigation into the latest body discovered in the Gwangjin Mountains. On the phone, we have Officer Carl from the Maja Precinct. Officer, what can you tell us about this string of deaths?
Good evening. What I can tell you ain't much, but here's what we know so far. Earlier today, a family from Holland was hiking through the Gwangjin Mountains and stopped in a clearing to eat their lunch. While eating, the youngest child, a 7-year-old boy, wandered off from his parents and returned a short while later with a plastic baggie containing an assortment of illicit pills. Thankfully, the child didn't ingest any of the pills, but the parents called Sync law enforcement. When we arrived on scene, we asked the little boy to show us where he found the bag. The boy walked us over to a large rock and pointed to the ground, indicating where he found it. Officers walked around the other side of the rock and found a body laying cold and badly beaten. The officers found several more illicit drugs on the victim, as well as a large amount of cash. It's worth noting that all the previous victims had drugs on them when they were located.
Oh my gosh! What can we do to help? Surely our listeners can be of assistance.
They can. We need everyone to be on the lookout for any signs of these drugs. If you find anything, do not touch them and call 911 immediately. We're also on the lookout for a dark-colored SUV that was seen fleeing the area of the body when police arrived. Officers pursued the vehicle but lost track of it outside of Gapa. It's worth noting that officers were able to identify almost every pill on the victims: Percocet, Xanax, Adderall, the usual suspects. But there was one pill they couldn't identify, a pressed yellow tablet with what appears to be a crown embossed in it.
No!
night